Today we're going to share an exciting piece of information that there might be more moons orbiting around Earth than we previously thought. According to a team of astronomers from the University of Helsinki, the Paris Observatory, and the University of Hawaii at Manoa, our beloved moon, spanning about 3,200 kilometers in diameter, has been circling around Earth for over 4 billion years. But what's intriguing is the existence of its smaller cousins, often referred to as mini-moons, which are believed to be just a few meters away and typically orbit our planet for less than a year before continuing their previous lives as asteroids orbiting around the Sun. Mikael Granvik, Jeremy Vaubaillon, and Robert Jedica calculated the possibility of Earth having multiple moons at any given time. They used a supercomputer to simulate the passage of 10 million asteroids near Earth and then tracked the orbits of 18,000 objects captured by Earth's gravity. Their findings suggest that there should be at least one asteroid with a diameter of at least 1 meter orbiting Earth at any given time. Of course, there could be many more smaller objects in Earth's orbit as well. According to the simulation, most of the asteroids captured by Earth's gravity wouldn't follow smooth circular orbits. Instead, they would trace complex, winding paths. This is because the mini-moons are not tightly held by Earth's gravity, so they get pulled into a wild dance by the combined gravity of Earth, the Moon, and the Sun. One of these tugboats would keep a mini-moon captured by Earth until it breaks Earth's gravity, and the Sun once again takes control of the object's orbit. While a typical mini-moon would orbit Earth for about 9 months, some could orbit our planet for decades. Vaubaillon remarked, "This was one of the biggest and longest calculations I've ever done. If you tried to do this on your home computer, it would take about 6 years." In 2006, the Catalina Sky Survey at the University of Arizona discovered a mini-moon roughly the size of a car. Known as 2006 RH-120, this object orbited Earth for less than a year after its discovery, before continuing to orbit around the Sun. Jedicke said, "Mini-moons are scientifically extremely interesting. One could be brought back to Earth one day, providing us with a low-cost way to examine material that hasn't changed much since the beginning of our solar system 4.6 billion years ago." The team's paper, titled Population of Natural Earth Satellites, was published in the March issue of the journal Icarus. The team used the JADE supercomputer at the National High Performance Computing Center in Montpellier, France. This work was partially supported by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration through grant number NNX08AR22G from the Planetary Science Division of the NASA Science Mission Directorate. Any opinions, findings, conclusions, or recommendations expressed in this article are those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.